Hello, beautiful creatives. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my little studio. It's a cold and wintry afternoon here in Delhi, and I'm just so glad that you're here with me as we have a cozy little chat about some life updates and about some changes that I'm making around here on YouTube. So I'm planning to dust off this channel. It's been a while since I've really posted regularly, and I now have some clearer ideas of what I'd like to do here, and I'd like to share that slight change in direction with you. So it's not a massive change. We're still going to be doing a lot of art together, but there are going to be some additional things coming your way. I mean, I've had this YouTube channel since a couple of years, and although I have tried to create consistently numerous times in the past, it's just been really difficult to do that with my 9 to 5 job, and it's been a really stressful, really busy time with work. But there have been some changes on my personal front, due to which I think I will now have some more time to actually be able to dedicate to this channel. And I'm really excited to finally be giving YouTube a really good try and seeing how things pan out and how things work. I've spent some time thinking about this YouTube channel and thinking about what I really want to do here. And the idea of just sharing art videos is no longer very interesting to me. I've been feeling boxed in by this whole idea that you really need to niche down and do only one kind of thing with your channel, or with anything that you really do online, with whatever you share online. Yeah, this whole niching business is really cramping my style. It's cramping my inspiration, and I really want to try and break out of it a little bit and just, instead of following what everybody else says, just listening to what my own intuition is saying and what feels alive and interesting to me, and kind of just seeing how that whole thing pans out and shapes up. As I think about that, as I think about what really awakens my inner magic, my inner visionary, my inner mystic, and I'm also thinking about how all of those things can perhaps help you find some more magic and mystery in your own life. And yeah, so there are a lot of things that I've been thinking of including here. Things like tarot, poetry, some bits of philosophy, even my journaling practice, maybe some spicy psychology, and of course, art. And it's all kind of going to be through a lens of creativity and creative living. So, I've been doing a little bit of research on YouTube and kind of seeing what works here. And I really don't know how well niche channels do, or rather non-niche channels do. But at this point, I really don't care. I want to have fun with this channel. I want to have fun exploring my own my own creative life, my own creative practices, and really sharing them with you and kind of seeing how this whole thing evolves. So I'm not really in it for massive growth or huge subscriber numbers or anything like that. I mean, yeah, sure, it would be fun and really great if I could actually monetize this channel, because what that would really mean simply is that I'm actually reaching more people, and that you all are actually enjoying the thoughts, the ideas, the art processes, the creative living things that I'm sharing with you, and that's amazing. And of course, I could do with the money, but that's really not my main objective. What I'm really focusing on is the joy of creating these videos, the excitement of sharing some of my practices, some of my thoughts, and just coming on here and sharing some of that with you, some of my journey with you, and then seeing how our relationship on here develops. As long as it's fun for me to do, I think that's the biggest thing that I could really take away and really want from YouTube. The plan as of now is to share, I'm thinking a video a week. And the way I'm thinking about it is that on the first of every month, I plan to put out a tarot reading. And this is going to be tarot through the lens of creativity, through the lens of creative living. So you're not really going to get predictions. I'm not going to tell you this is what is happening, or, this is what the energy or the astrology is like. I'm really just coming at it from a creative point of view, from how can these cards that I draw for you every month, how can they support your creative practice, your creative journey, your goals, your visions. And that's really the lens through which I want to give these tarot offerings to you. And I'd really love to see how they land with you. So most probably I'm thinking that I'm going to combine a few decks for each of these readings. There are a few decks that I particularly use for these creative types of tarot readings. They just kind of just lend themselves so beautifully to the creative practice and the creative life. And they're just beautiful. And I'd really like to share that piece of my practice, of my tarot practice and my creative practice with you. So on the first of every month, you're going to get that tarot reading. And then every Saturday after that, I will be releasing a new video. So you can look forward to art processes, of course. I am going to be playing in my art journal. I am going to be sharing that with you. But I'm also going to share some tarot unboxings, maybe some art supply hauls. I don't do too many of those, so they'll be kind of sprinkled out throughout the year. It's not going to be suddenly a barrage of these unboxings happening here. But yes, I have recently acquired a few new tarot and oracle decks that I'd love to share with you. And anytime that I have some new journaling supplies or art supplies, I might come on and share some of those as well. And the thing that I'm really looking forward to is having a few more cozy chats with you like this, just coming on here and talking to you about parts of my creative practice, my creative journey, about the creative life, and just inviting you along with me on that journey through, some thinking, maybe some we could have some poetry and some journaling prompts, some writing prompts. Maybe we could try and do a journaling session together. Or we could just chat sometimes about some of the things that I see, some of the things that I see online, and some of my thoughts around it, because it's just so much that's happening online these days. So many changes with AI and with really the way in which people are using it, and my thoughts around it. And I have a lot of thoughts around AI, but also just around things like some depth psychology, not too much. It's just been a passion of mine. I am planning to read some depth psychology books this year, and I'd like to share some of the things that some of the themes probably that I read about, and we'll kind of see how they pan out. But they're going to be some just little chats here that I have with you about creativity, creative living, more from that lens. Yeah, so there is still a through line in what I want to do. It is all related to, just to creative living. And creative living itself is also just such a broad term. So our next chat is going to be about that, about what creative living is, how I see it, how I define it, and it'll give you a better sense of what I mean when I say creative living. So that's something that is going to come your way next month. So yeah, really that's it. That's the main change. So we're gonna kick this off with, well, let's see. I think I'm gonna throw up a channel introduction next week. So that's just a short channel trailer that'll give you a sense of what this channel will look like. I hope that you see that and when it comes up, and I hope that it excites you for what's coming next, because the 1st of February we'll have our tarot reading, and then every Saturday I will have a new video for you. So I already have some stuff planned for next month. There is going to be a chat on creative living. There's going to be a tarot reading, of course. There's going to be an art journal, process painting, and most probably I'm going to share a new oracle deck with you. So that's kind of what's coming up in February, and that's how it's kind of going to evolve. So I'm pretty excited to see how this goes. I'm finally excited to give YouTube a real try. It's something that has been on, kind of on the back burners of all the project ideas and all the things that I want to do. It's been there since a long time, and since I have some time now, when I can actually work on this, and since I've figured out a few ways to make this a little bit easier for me to do, I'm really hoping I can give it a good try this time. So yeah, so that's the changes, and I have a meandering mind, so but I'm going to try and keep things focused. I generally make down a list of ideas and things that I do want to get to talk about on each video, and let me see. Yes, I think that I have covered them all for this one. Yeah, I'd really love to know if these changes sound interesting to you. I'd love to see how they dovetail with your own curiosities and interests. And yeah, I'll see you again here soon. So if you're excited about these changes, give me a thumbs up on this video. Let me know in the comments. And I really hope that we can use the comment section to really keep our conversations going. Yeah, I mean, let's do this. Let's give this a try. And the channel intro comes next week. On the 1st, you'll have your tarot reading from Creative Lens. And I'll see you then. Thanks for being here with me. Bye.